Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on August 20th. Let's jump right into our charts here and see what happened in the markets today. Cattle market just keeps on booming. Prices just keep on rolling and pushing up into new all-time highs. Here we see our October live cattle having a nice breakout here today after balancing out the last couple days. Coming into the week, we're anticipating this range between 225 and 232 to continue trading. However, after Monday and Tuesday's action, we had these nice balance days, putting in some higher highs and higher lows, and really putting pressure up on the top end of this range here between this 232 to 232.75 level. Finally, today we had that pressure just kind of spill over, and bulls really pushed this market higher, showing a nice breakout, hitting the ground running, and moving higher up to that all-time high there at 235.62. Solid gains, have a nice strong close there, just off of those highs. After this recent rally and then basing in a pretty wide range over the last couple of weeks, and now we're getting this second leg breakout here now, so look for this market to keep on running. 240s on deck, look for that to trade here by the end of the week. This cattle markets just keep on rolling, and we should see the bulls really start to pick up the speed here and continue pushing this market higher. Big picture uptrend remains intact. This market's moving, and it doesn't look like it's going to be slowing down here at the moment. So all the way down the line, these front months as well as those early 2026 contract months all posting nice gains out into next summer as well. Pretty solid gains across the board. Look for this fat cattle market to keep on pushing. September feeders also posted nice gains here today, gaining about $6.5 on the day, putting in a new all-time high up there at 358.87. Real solid gains here. We already saw this market starting to push out earlier this week as those front month fat contracts were lagging a little bit. These feeders were leading the way, really showing their strength all week long, and really solid gains here today, pushing up to those new all-time highs. Look for this market just to keep on rolling here after we've made this big rally, pause, and then next rally out here looking like we're starting that second leg already. So 360 to 370, we could be trading up through those levels pretty quickly here. So this cattle market should just keep on rolling, seeing nice strong moves all the way out throughout this fall and into those early 2026 contract months as well. Cattle market just keeps on rolling. Look for the upside to continue. Quiet day over in the corn market, price balancing out just right around the prior day's range. All week long, we've just kind of been trading between this 401.5 and 406 level. Price is balancing out here. We're hanging out right below this 20-day moving average. Big picture downtrend remains intact. Be looking for the bears to keep on pushing this market lower in the long term here. However, in the near term, we've got to wait for this 3-day balance period to break out here. So if we get a move above 406, we could see this thing push up to 410 to 415. Hit some extra resistance up here. We do expect to see the bears continue selling this market lower and putting some downside pressure on this thing. But at the moment, we're just seeing it kind of pause here in the midst of this relief rally, looking for this market to take a breather. We'll have to see some offers coming in below 401 to really see the selling come back in this market and get us back down below that $4 mark. Oil prices also a pretty quiet day over here. 3-day balance period here as well as this market just continues to chop up right around the $62 level. We did see this market gain a little bit here today, pushing back up towards the $63 mark. As long as we're trading below 63.20 and even up to 64.5, we should see the bears continue to make this market keep on drifting lower. Look for that slow bleed to continue here in this oil market as there's not a whole lot of upside to be had in this oil market at the moment. Equity markets posting a pretty solid sell-off here early today. Most of the downside was contained to the first hour here of the day. We did see a big sell-off coming in throughout that first hour of the day before rallying back up into the close, picking price back up and having a nice close above that 20-day moving average. Pullback still underway here at the moment. We need to see a breakout above these prior day highs to really confirm that next leg higher and get this market back moving towards those all-time highs. We do expect to see this big picture uptrend continue. This is going to be a nice buying opportunity here on this dip. Just want to make sure that this market can stabilize here and be looking to get long here on the way out of it. NASDAQ was the weakest of the day, coming just a few inches from that 50-day moving average, but a nice rally into the close here today as well. This market needs to get back above this prior day high and this 20-day moving average to keep on rolling. The Dow continues to be the strength, where the strength is here this week. Price just balancing out here in about a forward 5-day range, hanging out right here at these all-time highs. These Dow stocks have been lagging throughout the throughout the rest or the early part of this year, as the Nasdaq has been leading, as those tech sectors, quantum computing, AI type stocks are really leading the charge here. Semiconductors as well. The Dow stocks have been lagging here, but here they are just hanging out right off these all-time highs. Once the Nasdaq can start to get a bid here, and the Dow should start to break out as well. Be looking for these equity markets to keep on climbing. Very healthy environment still for stocks. Look for that upside to continue into year end. Just needing to see this tech sector kind of balance out here, find some good support before we continue that move higher. But over the long term, we expect to see the stock market continue to rally. That's all we got for tonight. Have a good evening, everyone.